What is going on, guys? TJ here with Daily Grind Fantasy Sports, and in this video I am going to show you guys how to use the Fliff optimizer here at DG Fantasy. So really quickly, when I say Fliff is a sports book, it really is a DFS app, but they operate like a sports book. So on these other pick'em DFS apps like Prize Picks, Underdog, you need at least 2 legs in order to create a slip. But over on Fliff, even though it operates like a DFS app, you can play bets straight up and they have odds for each line. So what do I mean when I say they have odds for each line or bet? So when you play Prize Picks or Underdog, they have player props, but you never actually see the odds for that specific player prop to hit attached to that specific prop. Over on Fliff, it's completely different because they operate like a sports book. So right here we have the Atlanta Braves versus the Philadelphia Phillies. We have the under 2.5 first half total runs set to 2.5, and there's plus 290 odds for that to go under 2.5. Now, if you were to play this on Prize Picks or Underdog, you would never see the odds attached to that specific prop. But over on Fliff, because it operates like that sports book, you do get those odds for these specific bets. So what those odds actually mean, right? We have plus 290 on the Phillies and Braves under 2.5 for their first half total runs. So total runs between those two teams under 2.5 at plus 290. So that means if you were to put $100 down on these plus 290 odds, your total payout would be $390, profiting $290. So now that we know what the odds are and what those actually represent, let's go ahead and go through the Fliff optimizer and actually figure out what the best plus EV percent odds to hit plays are day in and day out. So let's go ahead, continue to use this Braves-Phillies bet for the example. We have it over on Fliff at plus 290. So you're getting it at plus 290 odds, right? So again, we are looking at $100 to win $290 profit, $390 total. Over on FanDuel, it is listed at plus 225 odds. And over on BetMGM, it's listed at plus 230 odds for a market average of plus 227. So why are we getting an edge over on Fliff? Well, it's pretty easy, right? So in the example, we had plus 290 odds for a $100 bet if we played it on Fliff for a $290 total profit. If we were to play these on either of those other books, and we'll take the market average, $100 at plus 227 only gets us that $327 total payout for a $227 profit. So given the market odds and taking out the juice on the over and the under on this specific bet, given the market average, we are saying, based on the market, that this specific prop has a 28.4% odds to hit. Now, the market average is obviously different from Fliff, right? So at plus 227 for the market between FanDuel and BetMGM, we're getting a different number on Fliff at plus 290. And given that plus 290 number that we're getting on Fliff, we can actually convert and figure out the percent probability of this specific prop to hit. Using OddsJam's implied probability calculator and putting in that plus 290 odds that we're getting over on Fliff, we can see the probability percent chance for that specific prop to hit is 25.64%. So because Fliff is viewing this at a 25.64% probability to hit, compared to the market that has this currently set to 28.4% odds to hit, that is where we're getting our edge of 2.76%. So that is where that plus EV percent is calculated and how it is calculated. It is done for all of these props on the back end for you. We do all the math on the back end. So it's not just for that one prop in the example. It is for all of these plays over here on the Fliff optimizer. Now, one thing you do need to keep into consideration is myself and Matt, we like to play these 2% plus plays. And the reason we do that is because it gives us some sort of a buffer in case these odds fluctuate. So you guys will see on Prize Picks, Underdog, those other DFS apps, right? Those lines will adjust to money coming in. So you'll see plays bumped, you'll see plays removed. The same thing happens over on the sports books like Fliff. These odds will adjust if money is coming in on those specific plays. So if you give yourself a little bit of a buffer, if those lines do adjust, you still have a very good chance for that specific prop to still have a plus EV advantage. When it comes to actually picking these plays and which ones you should be playing, anything above 2% is my rule. Make sure you're managing your bankroll properly. Can you parlay? Of course. I personally like to straight bet, but that is entirely up to you and the bankroll that you have. If you guys did enjoy this video of me breaking down the Fliff optimizer over here at DG Fantasy, please go ahead and hit that like button. Make sure you have that notification bell on and smash that subscribe button for future content. We love you guys. We'll see you out there, and let's cash.